Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I'm waiting for my son and my daughter to get out, and I thought it would be the perfect time to make this video because I've been wanting to make it for a while. So there's a few stuff that I want to talk about, but because I don't want to make the video super long, I figured I would kind of try to make it as short as possible by sticking to 3 different subjects in 3 different videos. So the first one is kind of like an example of, or like an explanation, or like my thought process behind taking a break, right? So, as you all know, whoever does know and notices that follows me, I tend to take breaks from social media. And when I take breaks from social media, I also take breaks from, like, I guess my environment, my surroundings. And the reason why I do that and then I come back, it's basically, the way I like to think of it is like an actual recharge of a battery. Think about, how many times you guys watching this are always on the go, right? Like, you get up, do your morning routines or whatever, and then you go to work, and then you repeat that over and over again, which is obviously what we normally do as humans, because we have to have routines, right? Whether your routine is to just get up and sit on the couch all day and then, not do anything, or I don't know, whatever your routine is, like, there's still a type of routine that you have. And throughout that routine, especially if you're, somebody who has to have, daily interactions with other people and all that stuff, you wear yourself out, and you don't always think or analyze that you're wearing yourself out, because it's just so natural to just think that it's part of what you're supposed to do, which is to interact and be as you're being, and etc. So when I step away from social media, I'm also stepping away from other things around my environment. And I understand that not everybody can do that. I understand that if you have a job where you have to go to work and you have to interact and you have to be there at certain times and this and that, it kind of becomes difficult. You can't just like detach completely. But there's other ways that you can do that as well. And the reason why I do that, and why I encourage everybody who's watching this to do that, is simply because you reevaluate, and it's almost like a phone reboost, when you get an update on your phone. You update your way of thinking, you update your way of feeling, you update just everything around you, because you block out every distraction that you can possibly have. And so you actually process what you need to actually do. And sometimes you are able to process and figure out what you actually need to do, but then you don't do it, because then comes another, there's another step, which is like for, the topic for like another video. But this topic is the first step, which is to take time to, I guess, meditate on your own. And what you do is, what happens is your mind goes into a state of like analyzing, but you analyze things, you filter things out, and you update, like a phone, you clean out, you make changes to your way of thinking, your way of feeling, and you reprogram yourself so that when you come back, you are able to function more effectively. If you don't give yourself the time and the break that you need to reboot yourself, you're always going on autopilot, thinking and doing and acting the same way all the time. And sometimes you need that break, you need that reboot to be able to lift yourself up to the next level of patience, of compassion, of work, ethic, drive, of just getting things done, of just basically going on with your daily activities of living, because, well, that's what it's about. We got to live, right? So when I disappear, for the period of time that I disappear, I'm obviously doing that, But on top of it, for me and on a personal level, I'm also sorting out other things that are heavy in my life, especially in the last 1 and 2, 3 years. And because for myself, I look inside of me to find ways to heal myself, then it takes more out of my own self to, I guess, guide myself and train myself to figure out what I need to do, to get through all of my own blockages. So basically what I'm saying is, take the time to, not completely ignore people, but when you're when you're feeling like, you're about to be drained and you're just like, I can't do this anymore, I'm like going crazy, take away something that you think you don't need to recharge yourself again. So if you can't obviously disappear from your family because they're your family, then at least move yourself away from social media for 1, 2, 3 weeks, however long you need, and then come back with a fresh mind, because just by eliminating yourself from all sorts of social media, that already helps you versus nothing, because there's so much cluster, so much going on, that your mind and yourself is being split in so many different directions. So even if you can't move yourself away from family and all those responsibilities, you could still move yourself away from things that you don't really need, like social media, and focus instead that time on doing things for yourself, things that you like to do, like, I don't know, painting, cooking, blah, blah. We all have like something fun we like to do. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to cut it because it's going on almost 7 minutes, but I hope that helped. And, I don't know, I hope it helped. If, I'm going to think of other ways to talk about what I need to talk about without making these videos too long, and hopefully I get the message across. So the point of this whole thing is to reboot yourself, recharge yourself like a phone, and so that you can be a better version of yourself. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.